Hello. So I wanted to make a quick update, just give you some guys some more news about what's gonna happen in the near future. So I have my new computer, and it's like way better than the other one was, like 10 times better, way better. I can do a lot more on it. As well as I now am able to run Premiere Pro, which my dad got for me on this computer. I also have Photoshop. I don't know if you've noticed the past few videos had a different style of, well, not really different style, more like just a little bit different look, because I've been editing them, and I've been editing the thumbnails in Photoshop. The videos I've had to edit in my old editor, but I'll get to that in a second. So the big thing that I'm changing right now is I am going to add a bunch of games, bunch of games. I think it's in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. I'm adding 5 games to the list, and a couple of them are coming up soon, and a couple of them will be a little bit before they're on the channel. As you know, I did a poor job playing my first 2 videos on this channel, or at least the first 2 videos of the marathon. So I figured I would redo those 2 games, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. You know, I mean, I'll use a different mod, but it'll basically be the same game, and they should only be 1 video each, hopefully. You know, with the way that I record videos now, it shouldn't be as disgusting as it was before. You know, also I have a better computer. It'll run the game will physically run better on my computer, because of the game it's in. It's a little bit messy with my computer, sometimes. Or my older one, at least it was. But, so yeah, so we're doing that. And then directly after that, I wanted to do this, but I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not. But now that I have this newer computer, I think it's a good idea. Oops, I'm pressing the enter key. So I'm going to do, sorry, clicking noise. I'm going to do Sonic 3D Blast, and I'm going to have another mod with it, like I normally do. So that should just be like, you know, a real simple one, a real quick one. I've only actually played through that a few times, you know, really not all that many times. And I just recently, you know, got all the emeralds. I figured out how to get all the emeralds and all that. Excuse me. Pretty cool game, in my opinion. It's pretty underrated, I'd say. So I figured I'd play it on the channel. And after Sonic 3D Blast, we still have Sonic Generations, you know, as we normally would. Which actually, I'm playing Sonic 1 and 2 and 3D Blast directly after Heroes, which I figured made sense because, well, if I'm playing Sonic Generations after I do Heroes, then it would make sense for me to play the classic games again, because, I mean, Generations is a celebration of the classics in general anyway, so it makes sense. So then we got a really special one here. I'm actually kind of excited for this one, and I'm not sure why. So once we played Sonic Generations, we got Sonic 4, Episode 1, Episode 2. After Episode 2, we're going to be doing Sonic Lost World, which I did not think I could manage to get running on my computer, but I did. Somehow I did. And it's great. It plays really well. It's honestly a lot of fun, and I have a really neat mod installed with it. It changes, like, everything about the way it controls, and it's just a lot more fun. And after that we have Sonic Mania, Knuckles Run, you know, those are normal. And at the very end, which I've been talking about this one quite a bit. I'm officially adding Sonic Forces to the list, which I can't believe I'm doing, because, well, I've played the game over 3 times already. I played it on the PS4 the first time. I bought it on the Switch when it was on sale. I beat that, like, in a day, and as you know, the 60th, I think it's 60th anniversary of Sega, was, you know, a thing a couple days ago, and they put all of their games on sale on Steam. So Sonic Forces was $10, which is a really good price for that game. Well, I mean, it's good enough. So my mother, she bought that game for me, so I could, you know, play through it on my computer, make sure it ran well, which it ran flawlessly. It ran perfect on this computer. There was no problems. I have the graphics cranked up to like the max. The only thing is my computer gets like really hot when it starts to play this game, but no biggie. Really not all that big of a deal. You know, I mean, whenever I play VR on this thing, it gets a little crazy. So I think it's just the game, you know. And the computer's fine afterwards. It doesn't give me a warning or anything. So I'm assuming it just, you know, it just gets hot. You know, it's kind of what it's supposed to do. I may buy like a fan, something like that, for this, because I actually do still have a fan for my older computer, because my older computer would like literally not function if it didn't have a fan underneath it 24/7. And even if I had it, like, if I turned it on and then plugged it in, it would not work. I had to make sure it was plugged in before it was turned on. So it was crazy. I mean, I assumed it was overheating. I don't know what happened, but it would constantly like shut down on its own, and I don't know why. I'm assuming it was overheating. I'm really not sure, but I felt, you know, the computer was getting hot, so I bought a fan and it worked out. But anyway, so that's gonna be it. And after Sonic Forces, that's the official end of the marathon. There will be no more games that I'm adding, which I almost added Sonic Colors, because just now today I installed Sonic Colors. Like I downloaded a ROM and I downloaded Dolphin Emulator, which never worked on my other computer very well at all, but on this one looks great, plays great, runs perfectly. I kind of got a hang of the controls. I might try to figure out how to get a better control system, but for now it works just fine. I don't plan to add this to the list. I don't think I will, because, I mean, it's just so many games, you know? I mean, 6 games added to the list? I mean, 5 is a lot, but still, I probably didn't need to add Sonic 1 and 2, but I'm just gonna do it again, because it'll make the list longer, you know, because we're already halfway through, and if I didn't add those 5 games, we would be over halfway through, right by now. But we still got a lot of games left. I mean, let me count. We have to finish up Sonic Adventure 2. Let me see, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, we have 12 games. So we do have a lot of games still to play. So that's probably less than half, at least now, with the added games. But I do think in the future, in this channel, I will play Sonic Colors, for a playthrough, because unless I somehow can't get it to record, or maybe something goes wrong with my save files, or whatever, you know, if I don't know how to use it right or something. I also downloaded a 3DS emulator, and I also downloaded, what's it called? Sonic Generations 3DS, which I was thinking about adding to the list, but I'm not going to officially add it to the list yet until I try it out first, which I think it'll run fine on this computer. I mean, everything should run fine on this computer. I've only had one thing not run well, and I think it was just optimized bad. But excuse me. I don't know if it's gonna work perfectly. I mean, I'm assuming it will, but I'm not gonna add it to the list until I know it does. And it probably won't be on the list for the marathon. It'll probably just be like a, hey, I have the emulator, why don't we play this for the playthrough, you know, things like that. That's also if I can get it to record, because if I can't get it to record, then there's no point playing it, because, you know, stupid. So, yeah. That's I'm trying to think, what else? Is that, I think that's it. Oh, you know what? No. One more big piece of information. So, my videos, very, very soon, you will notice, look a lot better. Because of how I'm recording in OBS. In OBS, I am recording in, what is it, like 1900 by something. It's like one of like the highest resolutions you can get, pretty much. Which is what my computer has. I'm recording at 60 frames per second, and I'm also recording in 1080p. So that means these videos will look super duper crisp. They will look really, really nice. The only issue is that some of the faster paced games probably won't look all that great because there's a lot going on and the YouTube compression kind of messes with it. But we've already tried out a few videos, like a few video tests. Like I actually played Sonic Generations, which I know is one of like the fastest Sonic games out there. Or at least the fastest paced, you know, with like all the boosting and all that crazy stuff. We took a video of it, you know, it looks good. It looks good enough whenever I'm playing a stage. But the cutscenes, oh my god, the cutscenes, they look so good. So, and that's, I think the last bit of news is the resolution change, sudden change of quality, which is what I've been wanting to get to. I'm very, very slowly becoming, like, a professional at this, you know? I'm using better software, I'm learning how things work, everything just is going out way better than I ever thought it would be. You know, if you think about it, I started this out with a crappy video screen recorder that recorded my audio and the game and all that, and I was recording like 2-hour videos and editing them down, you know, which I am gonna still continue to edit my videos more often because I've noticed it doesn't take all that much time. It doesn't take nearly as much time as I thought it would do. Because I mean, my videos are getting, you know, longer and longer, and I got kind of lazy for a short little while. I figured, well, just paste the whole video in there, who cares? But I feel like I should put more effort into it, so then the rest of the videos that I make, unless there's something that happens, will definitely be edited more often. And I think in Premiere, it might be easier, it might be harder, but I mean, I've only really used Premiere very, very briefly, so I'm not really sure. But otherwise, that's really it. A lot of good news. I'm so happy I got all this stuff, you know, in this short period of time. You know, better quality, better games, things like that. So that's gonna be it for this little update. Can't speak. I will see you guys soon.